Invictus Gaming's 2018 World Championship run will go down in history as the LPL's first ever Worlds win. But what if I told you it wasn't quite as easy as you remember? What if I told you that at a pivotal moment in their season, the LPL needed a hero the likes of which we may never see again? And the man to step up when China needed him most wasn't Rookie, The Shy, or even Jackeylove. Instead, our hero is a billionaire, a playboy, chairman of a business called Prometheus Capital, and a Chinese gaming enthusiast, who's about to carry IG like they've never been carried before. This is the story of League's secret GOAT.
It's week 8 of the 2018 LPL Summer Split. Invictus Gaming are wrapping up yet another dominant campaign at the top of the standings. At this point, they're 15-1 in the LPL's Eastern Division and have all but locked in the number 1 seed for playoffs. Today, they're up against this abysmal Vici Gaming roster featuring... who are these guys again? It doesn't matter. This team is terrible and this game is meaningless. The only way IG doesn't get first at this point is if they lose literally every single game for the rest of the season. So, due to the low stakes of this match, they decide to trot out an interesting new prospect. His in-game name is WXZ. This is an acronym for his nickname, which translates to Principal Wong in English. And it makes a lot of sense when you realize that he's 30 years old, practically geriatric by LPL standards. He's not just the oldest rookie to ever play in the LPL, he's the oldest person to ever play in the LPL. But hang on, let's not judge him too soon. After all, late bloomers happen in traditional sports all the time. Kurt Warner didn't make it to the NFL until he was 27, and Dikembe Mutombo didn't start playing basketball until college. Maybe Principal Wong has some magic in him at age 30. There's just one problem. Principal Wong has never played a single game of competitive League of Legends before today at any level. So how did this guy make it here alongside names like Rookie and The Shy? Well, you see, his full name is Wong Sitsong, and while he may not look like it, he's a billionaire. Once dubbed China's most eligible bachelor, his lavish playboy lifestyle has landed him in hot water with Chinese state media several times. My personal favorite scandal being that he once bought his dog Coco 8 iPhones and 2 gold Apple Watches. This caused a social media firestorm and drew an official reprimand from Beijing. Off the riff distractions aside, his one true love has always been esports. Wong founded Invictus Gaming back in 2011, but he's not a self-made man. His father, Wang Zhanlin, is chairman of the Wanda Group, China's largest real estate company. At one point, he was the richest man in Asia, worth over $31 billion. Principal Wong founded IG using a small loan of $70 million given to him by his father for, and I quote, trial and error. So yes, Wong has effectively just bought his way into an LPL match.
今天我第一次以选手的身份来到这里，所以其实真的很紧张。我昨天晚上甚至都没有睡好觉，所以估计今天下午的发挥应该也会受点影响吧。
I can't find a source that confirms Principal Wong's exact rank, but Reddit tells me that he was Master Tier, and as someone who was actually Master in Season 8, if you watch his movement in this game and check his CS numbers and item purchases, that seems feasible. But the bar isn't even that high. The rules say you have to be at least Diamond 3 to play on stage. So the path forward is clear. If you want to be a professional League of Legends player, all you need is $1 billion and the skills to reach Diamond 3. Simple, right?
This is a guy who has reached Master, who has reached Diamond multiple times. He's able to qualify and go through the qualifications of everyone else. It should be said, he's coming in not as an owner today, but as an equal to players like Rookie and Jackeylove.
Hopefully it's just for today. So, remember...
And if all this is true, look, fair enough. I mean, there have been worse players to make it onto a roster in a Tier 1 region. This game doesn't really matter, so it's not a complete farce. And besides, if I know one thing about Principal Wong, it's that he can definitely afford good coaching. Maybe with enough time in the spotlight, he has the potential for greatness. I've got faith in my boy Principal Wong pulling out a miracle here. Don't let me down, buddy. Now at this point, if you're watching the stream muted with no context about who Principal Wong is, and you somehow missed the English broadcast graphic comparing him to Tony Stark, you probably wouldn't think anything was amiss. Going down the line for both teams, things seem normal enough. By the time you move down the order to Principal Wong, you probably don't know who he is, but TP is meta on ADCs right now, Jhin versus Ezreal is a standard matchup, and besides, he's no more or less recognizable than any of these guys on Vici. Oh, it looks like they're also running a new player at support, some Jackeylove character. He's locked in Spellbook Tahm Kench with Cleanse, and he looks like he's taking this game very seriously. As the series starts, it looks like it's going to take a little bit for Principal Wong to get acclimated. At 10 minutes, he's down around 30 CS to his lane opponent. This honestly isn't that bad considering that he's a Master Tier player in a pro game playing with an autofilled support. Should he be there? Probably not, but it's not like he's feeding. Admittedly, he is playing against the worst bot lane in the league, and Morgana Ezreal into Tahm Jin isn't exactly a kill lane, but the Mad Lions lost to T1 in 16 minutes and 47 seconds, so we've seen far worse displays than this before on the professional stage. Jackeylove, on the other hand, seems to really be feeling the pressure. Not only is he off-rolling, but it seems like this is his first time laning with someone who could unilaterally fire him on the spot if he does too poorly. Clearly, he hasn't spent enough time watching his early TSM VODs. Plus, if he plays too well and Principal Wong pops off, he might just decide to keep Jackie's job as the starting ADC. So will Jackeylove prop up his boss and risk his job, or leave him out to dry and risk termination?
So it's just poor communication overall. Is he actually?
Jackeylove, he's holding the wave. He's being the ultimate support.
That's how he gets.
He's holding it. For
That's how you do it.
Principal Wong.
At 12 minutes, Principal Wong starts to hit his stride, executing a perfect zoning curtain call to secure the kill on the Jace without stealing it from Rookie. Truly a team player. He even fires off the last 3 shots for fun just to send a message. 2 minutes later, he secures another kill, this time landing one of the 4 shots on his ult. It cannot be denied. Principal Wong is improving rapidly. Unfortunately, Vici collapses on him and his teammates, handing Wong his first death of the game. However, he secures the mental advantage with a perfectly executed thumbs up emote, showing Vici Gaming that even though they're up 2k gold, he's unbothered. Take a look at how calm he looks as Vici's jungler picks him off a few minutes later. That's a man who's locked in and knows he's in their heads. Principal Wong continues to scale into the next fight as he manages to land 2 shots of his curtain call this time. But unfortunately, his team collapses around him, and Yudong cruelly interrupts his 1v1 with Martin.
Principal Wong going 1v1. He's looking for it, the 4th bullet, but gets collapsed upon and dies. And now Vici are turning onto this inhibitor turret.
Now Yodang's got to stop it. That was a great moment, and he ruined it. That would have been a Kodak moment, but he took it away from him.
Vici opens up a 5k gold lead and takes an inhib at just 21 minutes. They're not having as much fun as IG because these guys are playing for their careers. They want to find a team for next season, and losing to the owner of another team subbing himself in for fun is not really a good way to go about that. They don't allow themselves to be distracted by the Shy shenanigans bot lane as they secure their 2nd inhibitor, then push in for a 3rd a few minutes later. It becomes clear that if they want to stay in this game, IG need to make a stand right now.
Uses the Ragnarok, but can't find it. Still, there's no way to get in there. The binding breaks upon him. The Shy lands a tactical sweep. He's got the ultimatum. Meow, snared forward. Principal Wong says Vici need to go to detention. That's the Hextech ultimatum, and this is the turn that we're looking for. Dark Binding will land, but they still manage to find the kill. His True Shot Barrage, not enough to kill.
He's going
but
for
Martin's feeling it. He's thinking about this. The arrow over the wall. He flashes. The last bullet to crit. The dancing grenade. Principal Wong wants it, but denied again.
IG holds on, but just barely. Their base is completely in shambles, with 0 towers left standing. Now, while it may look like Principal Wong wasted a shot and died while reloading to the untrained eye, to experts like me, a Diamond 4 player, it's clear that he meant to die so that he could attain his power spike on Jhin. Having racked up 4 deaths and 4 assists, logic dictates that he must now reach 4 kills. Sure enough, their fearless leader finally gets himself on the board via a skirmish in the Raptor Pit, which is a good thing because IG will need an unparalleled feat of leadership to come back in this game. He is their only hope. And sure enough, through the power of friendship and fat stacks of cash, Principal Wong simultaneously wills Rookie into landing a clutch bubble onto the enemy support and mind controls Jintai into hitting his Zhonya's despite having Black Shield on as IG find yet another fight. Somehow, IG are down just 2k gold despite Vici having killed all 11 of their towers. Now at this point, Vici Gaming know they're in trouble and have finally remembered something very important. They deeply and profoundly suck ass. They can sense that Wong's powerful aura is going to overwhelm them soon, so in their panic they attempt a Desperation Baron, but once again find themselves outfoxed by Principal Wong. They want to turn and kill him, but they have fallen right into his trap. Like a true CEO, Wong delegates to his direct reports as he craftily remains off-screen for nearly the entire teamfight and lets the Goon Squad do the work. thus denying Vici the opportunity to kill him and regain momentum. A stroke of absolute genius. IG get the Baron and clutch out yet another fight, with Principal Wong taking over on the back and reaching 4 kills. Unfortunately, his teammates fail him again and attempt to choke away a fight in the base. But don't worry, being the deeply selfless billionaire that he is, Principal Wong bravely sprints in 1v3 off the flank before expertly flashing away to distract Vici's carries, giving Ning and Rookie a chance to escape. Finally, at 40 minutes, things come to a head as both teams realize that at some point, one of them has got to win this game.
Mid lane, looks like Ning is looking for a flank. That's the curtain call. They're pinned into a narrow corridor. Look at the damage as it comes across. Ning looks for entry. They found Shinsai once again. He goes golden, but a triple kill for Rookie! He lands the paddle star burst and finds the lollipop AoE. Fire Rate forced to run for his life because it's 5 versus 2. And Fire Rate, he's looking for the back door. He's looking for the back door, Rez.
Remember, he's lethality. He doesn't have the attack speed. Teleport's coming through. Invictus Gaming should be clearly faster here, but Ning's not going to take a chance.
Ning is on the prowl. The Shy is even going to recall. He doesn't have teleport. Even Rookie doing the same as Fire Rain trying to step through the minion wave. Just going to finish off this inhibitor as the minions themselves are doing damage. He walks up and his GA gets popped. No chance as he drops the thumbs up emote. Rookie will step back in the other side of the map as Principal Wong in his first LPL game gets the last shot on the Nexus and takes the win. Invictus Gaming take the victory.
Wong expertly shot calls his team through the base race, never breaking a sweat despite the fact that his professional debut saw multiple gold swings, a backdoor attempt, and all 22 towers going down. Emboldened by the performance of their leader, IG would wipe the canvas with Vici in 20 minutes in Game 2 and would finish at the top of the standings in summer. And that was it for Principal Wong. He retired after this one great feat of leadership. But this is not Principal Wong's only act of inspiration. In the stands of their World Finals match versus Fnatic, Principal Wong boldly rallied the fans, leading the IG faithful in chant after chant. Now, unfortunately, no video footage exists of this display. His aura was simply too powerful for the motion picture camera. However, an unknown photographer was able to snap a single grainy photo of Principal Wong doing what can only be described as deep-throating a hot dog. Seriously, do we have to censor that thing? Oh God, no, that just makes it worse. Go back. Yeah, so this photo went absolutely viral with fans creating cartoons, videos, merch, and more, all dedicated to his amazing hot dog eating technique. He was also spotted eating some corn at one point too. This guy just refuses to not be funny. While the LEP 0-16 photo may be more popular, I would like to submit this absolute desecration of a hot dog as my pick for the single funniest LoL Esports photo in history. Needless to say, Invictus Gaming would 3-0 Fnatic in the finals and secure China's first ever World Championship. For his immense contribution, Principal Wong was permanently immortalized in the game, absolutely slurping down a hot dog in the form of the IG ward skin. So not only did Principal Wong win Worlds, he retired with a 100% win rate, cementing his place in history. His only peer, Bill Murray, whose clutch pass to Michael Jordan in the final seconds of the Toon Squad's legendary victory over the Monstars back in '96 saved both the Looney Tunes and Jordan from a lifetime of enslavement on Moron Mountain. Pure poise in his only NBA appearance, just like Principal Wong. However, I may have to give a slight edge to Murray here, as his performance came in intergalactic play rather than simply securing his team a world championship. But ultimately, that just comes down to personal preference. You can't deny just how good Principal Wong was, and besides, does Bill Murray have a ward skin in League of Legends? I don't think so. All right, back to the video. And with Rookie and the Shy returning to IG this year, we might be in for some more hot dog magic. You may not like it, but this is what peak League of Legends looks like. And it comes from this guy. All right, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thank you for indulging my April Fool's Day shit post. Part 2 of our TSM documentary should be coming out in May, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, subscribe to us on Patreon if you want to see more dumb shit like this and maybe some cool stuff occasionally as well.